My Little Blood Cult Let's Summon Demons is a fishing game. That's pretty clear. However, instead of being an ordinary fisherman going out to catch your dinner, you're a cult leader and catch, well, demons. That's going to be a tough chew. As far as first impressions go, the game looks fantastic, with visuals that really fit the Luciferian theme. However, the game is still in early access and appears to be missing, well, almost all of its content? We're going to take you through everything we've played in further detail. Fishing in this game is not as easy as it sounds. It's necessary to wait and sacrifice your followers to get vials of blood. One of each of these is required to fish. The fishing minigame itself is relatively simple. You just cast your rod in the altar room's pit and wait for a demon to bite. Juggle it left and right and you'll be able to reel it in. However, the rewards for catching demons are definitely underwhelming. After catching about 50 demons, it seems all of them gave me the same 3 items repeatedly, all of which netted me $25 at the shop. However, you can't just catch as many demons as you want, since, as mentioned, you're limited by the vials. You'll earn these passively every 5 minutes or so. Alternatively, you can pay $50 to speed it up and get one instantly. And it doesn't help that you can have a maximum of 3 vials in your inventory at any time. Thus, the only gameplay currently available is logging in, fishing 3 times, and logging out. Rinse and repeat 15 minutes later, and that's it. Speeding up the vial production isn't worth it either, since it costs $50, and each item you'll get from fishing will only award you $25 anyway. As for the shop, you can head there to upgrade your fishing rod, reel, chair, and even unlock new books, which will allow you to catch new demons. However, even after upgrading everything, I was catching the exact same demons over and over again. Only buying a new book allowed me to get some new offering rewards, but their selling price was, again, $25. This economy is really the devil's spawn. In terms of progression, you start with a lot of money, around $30,000, and once you spend it upgrading all the items mentioned above, you realise there's no quick way to make it back. You guessed it, the only way is the $25 for selling each of the offerings you catch. It feels incredibly underwhelming, and progression will soon come to a grinding halt as you play. There are some daily and weekly events to keep you occupied, but even those are fairly simple and not very rewarding. To make things worse, most elements that should be in the game aren't there yet. Most of the content is either unavailable or under renovation. This includes half of the store, the HR recruitment desk to increase your vials, the far right door on the hallway, and more. However, this is also a good sign. It shows the devs are planning for the future, so perhaps we will revisit this in time. But for now, it's quite a tough recommendation for gameplay and content. On a brighter note, the graphics and visual effects are amazing. The game looks great and gives off a dark and eerie vibe. The character models are well made, and the same goes for the demons, the building, and all of the 2D visuals. In terms of performance, everything runs smooth on PC. Audio-wise, the music fits the scary ambience of the game. It's creepy and dark, and is the type that you'd expect to hear if cults listen to music. I mean, except for that one prog album made by Scientology leader L. Ron Hubbard. Characters are not voice acted, but that would be too much of an ask in its current early access stage after all. They should definitely have other priorities regarding what to add next. It's just a shame. All in all, My Little Blood Cult is an early access game that plainly lacks content. And there's almost nothing to do except for fish for a bit every 15 minutes. Even though there is progression in terms of upgrades, it doesn't offer anything as you keep catching the same demons over and over again. Combined with the fact that most elements in the game are under renovation and haven't been added yet, My Little Blood Cult right now just feels incomplete. However, the game does have nice visuals and audio. When everything that's planned to be in the game is added, it might be worth checking again, but for now, we can't really recommend it, even at the low price of $6.57 on Steam in dollars. If it was free, I'd recommend playing the game for a few content patches before trying it. And the same goes for the mobile versions. They're just a better options to spend your time on. Vauxhall Smash gives My Little Blood Cult Let's Summon Demons a 4 out of 10. A fishing mobile game that lacks too much content to be fun or even playable and falls short despite its great visuals and audio.